Hello, everybody.
Sorry, that's my Michael Klump impersonation. I've been watching way too much of The Office lately, but hope you guys are having a good day. It's Monday. It's cold, and I'm not ready for this cold weather. I look out my window and I see all the leaves are gone and people have their trees up and there's lights on houses and it's just way too soon for that stuff. But it is what it is. People like to get in the holiday spirit really early. I like to wait till the last minute because I'm a Grinch. That's okay. All right, let's take a look at our team. This is uh this is the last week of our pause series, which will be a message given by the local campus pastors. So that's really cool. It's also Thanksgiving week. So, yeah, I'm excited. All right, so let's take a look at who we got. We have Ryan on bass. We have Noah on drums. We have Winter on electric. Amanda singing. Laura playing keys. Myself. We have Tad on cameras. We have David on computers. Snoop on lights. Anthony on sound. And Ryan on switcher. So, fantastic team. Thank you guys for signing up for this weekend. Appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about this weekend. Um, it's not too challenging, so that's awesome. Um, there's a little bit going on in the service this weekend, but I think all in all, it should be fairly simple to execute, which is great. The most interesting thing to note, which is also a plus, is that nothing is being streamed from Perrysburg. This is a completely local service. So what that means is that every element of our service is basically happening at our campus. So we're not relying on Perrysburg for anything during the service, which is cool. The benefit of that is we don't have to worry about being ahead of Perrysburg or being way behind Perrysburg or anything like that. We don't have to worry about any transitions between worship and Ben, or Ben and worship, or Ben and campus pastors, or whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So it's really cool. Um, so let's start with the opener. We are doing the song Whatever It Takes. I know that we just did this song a few months back, but it's still a relevant song right now, and it's a cool song. So I'm excited to do it. I think some of us may have been on the last time we did this one, so um, that makes it even better. After that, we will go right into talk about a drastic segue. I'm going right from Imagine Dragons into parent-child dedications. So I don't know the numbers yet. That's something that we'll know by the weekend. Well, probably actually, Jamie probably already knows those numbers, but I don't have those for you. If for some reason we don't have any children getting dedicated, we have the ability to just go right into worship. So this service can work whether we have child dedications or not. So we'll just play that by ear and kind of just be ready to do that if we need to do that, and if we need to just kind of skip through this part and go right into worship, we can do that as well. So, all right. So after that, we will go into our worship set. We are starting with Only King Forever, which is an oldie but a goodie, so that'll be cool. And then into the song Grateful, which I think is appropriate for this Thanksgiving weekend. So we'll probably find something to say as that song started to just kind of tie that into Thanksgiving. And then into Jesus You Alone, which is a song that we introduced last weekend, which went really well. So I'm excited to do that. So Only King Forever will be myself, Grateful will be myself, and then Jesus You Alone will be Amanda. And then we'll have a video of Ben talking about the program called CR Inside. So this is a Celebrate Recovery team that specifically operates within jail systems and prison systems. So that's really cool. So that video is based around that. And then Ben will introduce the campus pastors for the message. There is a campus-specific video for that. So Ben has a video that he pre-recorded specifically for Chris. So that introduces Chris. So that'll be included into the folder with the videos for the weekend. And then that'll segue into a series intro video, which are also... Oh, okay, I'm sorry, that's what I just talked about. Sorry. Yeah, because that didn't make sense to go right from Ben into another video. So that video of Ben is this right here. So now that will segue right into the message. So obviously that will be Chris. We can figure out what to do with the slides and stuff. It does say here for satellites, full screen slides, campus host recall. So I mean, I'm sure you guys, Ryan, you probably know what I'm talking about, if that makes sense to you. So we don't have the capability to put a slide on the screen with Chris like they do at Perrysburg. So when Chris makes his point, we will throw that slide up on the screen, on the big screen, just long enough for people to fill in their notes or whatever they need to do, and then we can get it, go back to a shot of Chris. So if he's got any information about that, I can touch base with him on Wednesday and see if there's a specific way that he wants to handle that, and I'll make sure that I'll let you know. After that's over, it'll go into the send-off, and they'll talk about these few things. So the send-off preferably won't be Chris, because I think that's really awkward for somebody to give the message and then be like, okay, well, I'm done, so if you guys want to come back next week. So we'll see who that is. It'll probably be like Jamie, or it'll probably be Phil or somebody, since we won't be on stage at that point. It doesn't make sense for myself to do it, but I can if they want me to, whatever. But all right, so that's the service. It's pretty easy. Now, my Apple Watch is going off. I have 2 notifications. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. In regard to rehearsal this week, because it's Thanksgiving week, and I'm sure you guys have lots of plans with your families and whatnot for Thanksgiving, we will not be having rehearsal this week. So just to clarify, no rehearsal. And because the service isn't too crazy, we can, why don't we come in at 2 o'clock, get our level checks and all that stuff, and then we should be able to get through this stuff fairly easily. So, all right, well, that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I can get you some answers, and I look forward to seeing you guys this weekend. And I hope you all have a very, very happy Thanksgiving and eat lots of food, and have fun with your families. Love you guys. Bye.